Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Masters of the Universe Tuesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Masters of the Universe, Masterverse, Masters of the Universe Revelation, Sorcoress. Let's get into it! Let's start protecting Castle Grayskull with a look at the packaging. And 30 points of articulation, a barcode, Masterverse, and that nice cracked scroll etched background of the packaging or whatever. You know, it's what we've come to expect, and it's nice. I still enjoy this packaging even though they haven't really changed it. 6 and Up, Netflix original series. And there's a nice big window showcasing the Sorceress and her accessories. Masters of the Universe Revelation Sorceress, Mattel. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in Vietnam print, MattelShop.com print. Contents, 1 figure accessories, the question mark, some other symbols I'm not going to learn, assortment number, and a barcode. On this side, we have Sorceress, Heroic Guardian of Castle Grayskull. On this side, we have some nice artwork of the Sorceress. And then on the back, we have some more great artwork of the Sorceress, presumably protecting Castle Grayskull. Sorceress, Heroic Guardian of Castle Grayskull, with the magic of Eternia waning. Sorceress's powers fade. She holds on to the last remaining ember of magic with what is left of her might, and reaches out for help from an unlikely ally, Evelyn. Though Sorceress remains at Castle Grayskull powerless and vulnerable, her faith in her allies is stronger than ever. She knows that soon magic will return to Eternia, and with it, her strength. And then here is the cross sale, the rest of the wave. Sorceress, which is this figure. Manny Faces, Shadow Weaver, Pighead. Also available, each sold separately, subject to availability. Colors and decoration may vary. Mattel, empowering the next generation through play. And recycled print. That, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Well, let's take a look at the figure and her accessories and handy dandy tweezers here. Let's take a look at her spare hands, or her alternate hands, and I guess you could say they're like magic casting hands. And nice molded detail, molded in color on an in and out hinge, and that applies for both hands. Oops, there we go. Then here's her staff. Nice molded details in there, all molded in white, which is fine because that's the color it's supposed to be. So, overall, a very nice accessory there. Now let's take a look at the figure herself. And I have to say, nice paint apps here for her hood. Very nice looking. And the face as well. Nice colors here. The orange and the blue. And if it's not orange and blue, I'm colorblind. They'll make fun of handicapped people. A nice little paint app here where the cape is clasped. And you can see these details here. They're supposed to be like feathers, I guess. That's what I always thought they were anyway. Feathers in there. And one thing I would have liked to seen an extra paint app on here. Just some blue going along with each one of these raised pieces. Like the classic Master of the Universe figure, she didn't have these raised pieces, she just had blue deco shaped like this. And then some nice wrinkles in there. And then her boots. I do believe these are Captain of the Guard Tila boots. Of course, the body is from the chest down. Probably all Captain of the Guard Tila. And possibly the arms as well. I don't recall. The chest is new. The head is new. And the alternate hands may be from Evelyn. These might be from Tila. I'm not sure. But overall, I had to say, it's pretty nice deco. Not a lot going on here on the back because it's all covered up with this cape. And I would have to say, I don't like this cape as well as I like Revelation Sorceress Evil Lynn's cape. I think it works a lot better, but it may be because of this that it's not working like I assumed it would. Let's take a look at her articulation. She can't really look up. She can't really look down. Yeah, you might could say she has a little bit of chicken neck in there. And she does have some waggle, but it's not much. This whole headdress thing gets all in the way. And let's see, probably no, because of the headdress, she can't even do the full exorcist. She can't even do a partial exorcist. At the shoulders, this piece does get in the way, but I can get about 90 degrees there. And with this piece in the way, her arms will do a full 360, but they, because of this being in the way, they won't. So, and then cut here at the bicep, and it will turn a full 360 degrees. Although with the straps for the cape attached, it makes it a little bit more difficult, but it will do it. 360 degree rotation at the wrist on in and out hinge, which appears to be stuck. And same on the other side, in and out hinge. There's a cut here where the chest and the abdomen meet. Gives her all kinds of hula hula. Bend to the left, bend to the right. She can bend back that far and crunch forward that far. So, not too bad. Now, because of the dress piece here, which is all an overlay from here, all the way down. She can only give you that much of the splits because of the overlay. It's going to affect her forward motion as well. She can kick forward about that far with that leg. And can't really, maybe a half a step back, maybe, no, more like a quarter step back. Let's see if it's any better on this side. No, forward isn't any better. The backwards, maybe a half a step, maybe. She does have a cut here at the upper thigh, which will do a full 360 degrees of rotation, double hinged, pinless knee. And I didn't break it loose beforehand. Oops. So you can get that much bend out of her double hinged pinless knee. Boot cut at the upper shin for full 360 degree rotation. At the ankle, tilts down that far, tilts up that far, and forward facing pin for rocker. And as far as accessories go, it's just the staff and the extra hands. And just put the staff in her hands and she's ready to Spirit Guide He-Man from Castle Grayskull. Tell Prince Adam, hurry, hurry, Prince Adam, Skeletor's attacking Castle Grayskull. That, my friends, is a look at the figure and her accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have Revelation Sorceress with Revelation Captain of the Guard Tila and Revelation Evil Lyn. Here's Revelation Sorceress with Revelation Sorceress Evil Lyn and Princess of Power Shadow Weaver. Here's the Sorceress with our final Masterverse comparison, the 40th anniversary He-Man, and to see how she starts stacking up against other lines. From the Marvel Legends series, making his cameo appearance, we have Stan the Man Lee. For our final set of comparisons, here we have the Masterverse Revelation Sorceress of Grayskull with, from Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper, and from the G.I. Joe Classified Series, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. For final thoughts on the Masters of the Universe, Masterverse, Revelation Sorceress of Grayskull, I have to say it's an okay figure. The soft goods cape, cloak, however you want to describe it, is okay at best. I like the idea of it. I just don't think it quite works as well as it should. I like the elastic straps that attach it to the arms. I think that's pretty cool. The 2 layers, I like that. The fact that they don't really lay together so well, not so much. The plastic overlay at the shoulders does hamper a lot of the articulation there, as well as the headdress, but given the character that it is, she does have better articulation than the original Masters of the Universe Sorceress figure, who had no head movement at all. She's pretty plain in the paint apps department once you get past the head. Most everything on this figure is molded in color, and that's fine. It works for this character, and I do not have an issue with that. It's nice to finally have a sorceress for my Masterverse figures, and I do think the paint on the face and the headdress really stand out on this figure. Other than that, it's kind of plain. The triangles that represent the feathers on the overlay I do think could have used a bit of blue paint just to accentuate that they're there. Maybe even a wash just to help them pop a little bit, and a bit of a throwback to that original Masters of the Universe Sorceress. That does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.